Warning.
The show you're about to listen to is intended for mature audiences.
Listener discretion is advised.
Nice and toasty. Everyone scooch in. Hi.
Hi. You guys aren't going to believe where we're at right now. I'm out of breath.
Yeah,
I just raked my whole yard.
you did.
We're sitting by the fire. Can you guys hear that?
Listen.
You just hear
Ow!
a plane and a fucking
Someone's car
some
alarm.
dickhead's Honda.
Don't you fucking ruin the moment.
It's okay. We are out of the pod, off the pod porch today. We are in a new location,
Undisclosed.
undisclosed, and
We're off the grid.
it's nice. I'm not
I
gonna
think-
lie, this is a lot of fun.
It is.
The show got too close. That's all I'm going to say. And we had to, hightail it to the mountains.
We took Gary with us.
We grabbed our mics and just, feet to the ground, took off.
He's just carving wooden ducks.
Although,
He's just not even helping with the campsite.
I told him to go find the biggest stick he could find for marshmallows, because I want to keep him safe.
You know,
Dr. Phil has been MIA.
I know. I think the goat man got him.
I know, which is upsetting.
It's
Like,
fine. I actually
dude,
gotta
don't
take
even
my-
bring up
take my
the
jacket
goat man
off
right
'cause
now.
I am hot.
And I'm just telling you guys, I've seen possum.
Oh, here? Really?
I've seen skanks.
Skanks?
Skunks.
Oh, I think
I've
so.
seen-
Skanks.
I did. No, I've seen
Christopher.
skunks back here. I've seen little weasels. I've seen run around.
Yeah.
Chipmunks.
I see the
squirrels.
Mothman just chilling on your moon.
No,
or
he's-
on your roof. I said on the
That
moon.
that would cave
Imagine.
in. My roof.
That would be fun.
Have
should
you
see
seen
it.
little bunny rabbits? I get those in my backyard all the time.
I have.
That's awesome.
I've seen bunnies in my yard.
Well, remember that time you were on mushrooms and you were feeding the squirrels?
I was sweating my balls off, 90 degree. I was sitting on the ground like I fell. And I was coming back to reality.
Yeah.
Like I had my both legs in a V shape, just straight out, and I just had my hands between my legs.
Yeah.
Feeding the squirrels peanuts, and I was tripping balls. But it was a great day.
The
I was
squirrels
just sitting in the
definitely
sun
love
and
you.
wearing all black in the sun, tripping balls
Sure.
at 1 p.m.
That's incredible.
As
Yeah.
one does.
as one does
Yes.
on his day off.
You could be doing a lot more dangerous things.
Yeah.
He's like a little hippie Snow White.
Exactly.
It was so ghetto too. It was so Trailer Park Boys. Yeah, it was like Snow White. If I lived in a trailer park.
If,
Not that I live in a trailer, guys.
No, you don't.
I don't, because I don't.
Can confirm.
Yes.
You do not.
I mean, does that look like a trailer to you?
No.
certainly does not.
You better not say it does.
It looks like a luxury mansion.
All right. You don't have to. Now that one stung.
All right, Piper. Yeah.
That one
a
stung.
little heavy-handed there.
No, I'm
right?
kidding.
No, it's good. Let's see here.
Yeah.
So
Hope you guys
since
have
we
been well.
recorded, we took last week off because
Yes.
I had I'm trying.
You had a case of the fecal foot.
I had I
Step in dog shit, you gotta
I
take a
had
day
some
off?
things to do, and my sister had her baby.
Woo-woo!
Yes, I'm not gonna give her name or anything because
Yeah, that's weird.
yeah, but I got to go meet her, and she's the sweetest little pumpkin ever.
From the pictures you sent me, she looks like the sweetest little angel ever.
I know she's
She
gonna
can't
be
even talk yet. How do you know?
she's gonna be our little podcast intern.
And I love the little blanket with her name all over it. It's
I
so
know
cute.
she is
I'm
very
like, "Aw."
cute. Yes, her name is Brunhilde.
Yes.
Brunhilde?
No, look at it.
That would be sick, dude. We need more witch names. That's
Yeah.
why witches are a dying breed, because no one's naming their
I mean, you know
daughter
what? I'm gonna change my
Grenda
daughter's
and Glundle.
Grundle.
and
That's crazy.
Friendella.
Frenulum.
Frenuluma.
Oh, God.
Put an A on the end of anything. It's
Yeah,
a witch's
little-
name.
Little femur.
Yeah,
Femur.
Yeah.
is crazy.
Femora.
Baby femur.
Baby femur.
Sweet little baby femur.
It's probably good.
Stop.
I get it. No, I get why Usher is going after them. I'm kidding.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Speaking of Usher, my mom won tickets to see Usher on the fucking radio.
She better go before
She's gonna heckle him
before that list comes out.
Yeah, go see Usher now. You heard it
Yeah,
first.
see, go watch him guilt free while you can.
Enjoy it. Soak it in.
Yeah, my God. But let's see. The Menendez brothers.
Yes.
That's a huge deal.
No,
They are gonna go in front of the parole board to see if they will be granted early release based on new evidence that has come out saying that the father was also abusing other boys.
I feel like
because that wasn't allowed in the second trial at all.
I feel like they are gonna get released, but just in case, I don't want to get my hopes up too
Correct.
much. But like, the day they get out, like,
Yeah.
I will cry. Like,
Yeah, and
I'm gonna cry.
And I was getting caught up on the Delphi trial and stuff today.
Yeah.
I didn't know, I knew he was losing his mind in jail, but I didn't know he was eating his own shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, that's
Not only did he confess a bunch, and some people are like, maybe he was faking it because he wanted to see his wife and he
he
wanted
was
to get
fake
moved.
e-
eating.
eating shit.
I don't think he was fake eating shit.
He was spitting it out.
I think
That was the only difference.
yeah, he was just spitting it into a napkin.
Yeah.
He's like, no, but
That's so good.
Like it's tobacco chews. Like,
just like he doesn't want to eat his Brussels sprouts.
I hate carrots. I'm not eating them twice.
Yeah. Here comes the airplane.
Yeah.
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
my God, Jesus.
So he was eating his own
So
shit.
he was eating his own shit. He tried to flush a Bible down the toilet. He's tried to
Oh, yummy.
I don't know. Yeah, it's a lot.
Was he trying to clog the toilet to get out or something? Or was he just like, fuck God? And he's had enough.
Maybe he was using it as toilet paper.
Bad day.
Yeah.
He used the whole book? I heard it's long.
That's what rumor is.
The book, I mean, not his passage.
But anywho, Piper, I know you watched a couple things that we have recommended,
did.
and I'm so excited to hear.
I did. So I watched The Menu and Long Legs.
Oh.
Yes.
All right, start with Long Legs. What do you
Yes.
think?
Incredible movie. I definitely grew up in the age where Nicolas Cage was seen as a giant meme. So seeing him in
Yeah.
a
No.
serious role was very.
He's always serious.
Was
Well,
such a
simultaneously
twist.
being one of the weirdest characters he's
Yes.
ever played.
Seeing him in such a serious role was
Daddy!
yeah. And the scene where he's driving and he's screaming in the
Yeah.
car, I'm like, oh.
Dude, I'm
And then-
telling you, I've said it before. If you liked his performance in that, you have to go see Deadfall.
Okay.
Deadfall's a
Okay.
really low budget 1990 movie.
Because
but
I
you
know
gotta
this
see
is-
it. He's
I don't know,
unhinged.
Honeymoon in Vegas will forever be one of my
Because
favorites.
I know
But he's
this
not
is
unhinged
awful.
like he is in Deadfall.
Yeah.
He's a psycho in that.
Because I know this is awful, but one of the 9/11 anniversaries when I was in high school, they made us watch the World Trade Center movie with him in it, but I couldn't take it seriously because it was Nick Cage.
I mean,
Because it was Nick Cage, or was it because of the mustache?
he likes to overact a little.
Yeah, I was just like,
I find it endearing. Though.
I was like, why are you doing all that?
I love him.
But yeah, Long Legs was amazing.
It kind of gave me
I'm not one who's unsettled all that much, but there were points where I was like, oh, what is
Yeah.
he doing?
I don't want to give spoilers because there are some people who
Yeah.
still haven't seen it yet. I definitely think the ending though is up for interpretation over what happened next.
You want to do spoiler alert? You never want to put the audience in a position to be skipping through their show.
That is true.
That's just
All right. So
101.
Personally, I think it might have went badly at the very end. I
Yeah.
think things. Yeah. So anywho,
Bait and switch.
yeah. And also you watched The Menu.
Yes.
Which I love that movie.
It was amazing. Chris, you were so right. The food looked so good.
I love a nice
I
dish. I love Iron
laughed
Chef.
so hard at the
He
Tyler's
loves-
bullshit part.
Yes.
He loves a nice pair of scissors in the thigh.
I do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Barely reacts. That's a
yeah.
real chef.
And then I also watched a Wes Craven movie that came out in 1981 called Deadly Blessing. And it's a movie where this lady, her husband dies, and there's a lot of Hittite Amish culture, a lot of
Hentai?
no
What'd you say?
Hittite.
Hittite?
Yeah, that's like
The fuck is a
that's
Hittite?
like it's a part of Amish culture.
right,
It's like a
hit it
branch
right,
of
hit
it.
it tight.
And
The yang.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, there's like a lot of symbolism with like Amish culture, and it's very interesting. A lot of cheesy practical effects for that like every 80s horror flick has, like.
And that was
just
what,
the
81?
campiness. Yes.
Return of the Butter.
But when did Nightmare on Elm Street come out? Was that one of his first movies? That one you're talking about?
I think that came out like
80, I think.
82, 83?
yeah. So I think after. Let me see.
Yeah.
Oh, I rewatched.
When
Rob
did
Zombie's
Nightmare on Elm Street
Halloween
come
too.
out?
I don't trust that series.
I think I was talking. It's not gonna-
November
Series
8th,
freaks me out.
1984.
84?
Yes.
I thought they would have had a sequel by then.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like,
okay.
Wes, step it up.
Jesus.
But
Sorry.
it was very interesting. Lots of like spider imagery, and as an arachnophobe, I was kind of like, ugh. But
Now, have you seen Arachnophobia?
no, I have not.
Oh, it's a classic.
And then I also have a couple movies that I've come across in just like my own like looking around that I definitely want to watch this week. One of them came out in 1962, and it's called Whatever Happened to Baby Jane.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's about the rising like child star who has to take care of her
Betty Davis.
Yes.
And
then
Sure.
and then I also want to watch Suspiria.
There's also
yes, I need to watch
There's
that.
a series about the Baby Jane
Yes.
thing about Susan Sarandon and
Oh, okay.
I think Jessica Lange.
Oh, okay.
So it's super good.
But anyways, I'll shut up. Did anyone else
I
watch
love
anything?
movies.
I've just been watching the same, like, I don't know. I've been watching like all the Halloweens.
Antiques
and,
Roadshow.
yeah, we've been, you know.
Yeah, and you always fight with them. You always fight with them. You're like, bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, out for a fucking vase.
Sure.
I wipe my ass with that vase. And you ash your cigarette onto the couch. You don't even give a fuck.
Also, we also have to talk about Sarah Boone. Yes.
Oh, Sarah Boone.
God.
Chris and I were texting each other when, like, during the trial. I was like, "Oh my God, the verdict is in. It's on." And we, so Sarah Boone, if you do not know, she is the lady who was drunk, and then her boyfriend got into the suitcase, and she left him in there overnight. And then when she got up in the morning, he was dead. So, fast forward her trial, which was a major shit show. She's, was going to represent herself because she kept firing her lawyers, and then she eventually found someone to take on her case. But after everything, like, the prosecution destroyed her. Like,
Yeah.
They offered her a plea deal of 15 years. And she didn't take it. Well, now she is convicted. She was found guilty of murder.
Yeah.
And,
It's almost as if the judge said, "Did you do this?" And she went, "Uh-huh." Like, because it was so quick, right?
It was so fast.
5 fucking days, right? 6
It
days?
was super fast. And, like, they deliberated for, I don't even know how long, but they even had time to, like, have dinner. You could tell they were like, all right, we already know what we're going to do. Let's just finish our dinner.
Let's
and
let's go
then
for
we'll go.
it's like let's go for a fucking joyride.
Yeah.
They just Ferris Bueller it because they know they already
Yeah.
came to a decision, but everyone's cool and they're all high five and they go to the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was.
They talk about the
it
trial the
was-
whole time.
It was pretty obvious what happened.
Yeah.
And this guy, like, he was not, like, Molly, he was no angel. He had his own history of, domestic
No one
abuse.
deserves to
That
get
is,
locked in a
no,
suitcase
he's-
Yeah.
The way,
and die.
like, he had, like, bruises and, like, contusions on the top of his head, and they're like, she hit him with a baseball bat, like, while he was in the suitcase, or
Yeah.
even before. He was not a
Oh
big
my
guy.
god, can you imagine getting hit?
He
in
was
the
only like 5'3" or 4" and like 105 pounds. Like, he was not a big person.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
That is
Sarah
and
Boone,
like so.
yeah.
So wait, I just have a question. Like, so
Yeah.
she goes to sleep. She wakes up. She, I guess, now is sober and find what? How did she find him?
In
Did
the
she
suitcase
still
still?
remember, or was she like, oh, it's time for me to go on a trip? I need luggage.
No.
And then she just goes,
she. Yeah, like but she was so drunk when this occurred that she did not remember videotaping it or taping it with her phone, because when she's in the interrogation room, like, the detectives are like, well, what do you think of this? And they hit play, and she's like, that's what you do to me. Like, she's like taunting him in the suitcase, and she's like,
Yeah,
oh,
I remember
God.
watching that.
She's like, she didn't remember making those videos.
Now, here's the new Coffee and Scream game show. What did Sarah Boone drink?
Woodbridge Chardonnay.
You think so?
That is what it is.
Oh, it was. Didn't we talk about
Yeah.
that? Woodbridge Chardonnay?
It was Woodbridge Chardonnay.
See, I don't know. Like, I thought she was like a vodka type, but she
No,
was,
she definitely was like a wine gal.
You think so? She wasn't too paunchy, but she's also been in jail for 5 years, so who knows?
Sure, it was Piper.
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you blowing
Speaking
biscuits?
of a game show, I thought it'd be fun. I have a little treat for you, Chris.
yeah?
Yes.
First, let me just make sure they're ready. I have
Oh,
someone.
I have treats. Jesus
It's
Christ!
a treat.
I got a sweet tooth today.
Well, there's candy over there and marshmallows. Gary, did you find your stick?
Yuri.
What?
Get a big one.
I'm fucking looking.
Okay. Well, it is dark. All right. I'm just waiting for him to text back that he's ready, and then we will play a little game. I have someone who has a connection to one of the cases we've covered, and
Oh, we're getting too close.
It's
That's
it's
why we're
good.
here. We're
And
gonna
I'm
get even
excited.
closer now.
We're getting super close. Just waiting. All right, let's come on now. Oh wait, here we go. 1 minute. Okay, he'll be ready in 1 minute.
All right. Now, can
Call
we take that
me
minute to so I
in
can put? I'm gonna put
1
a
minute.
wood on the fire. Hold on.
Call me. All right, call me when you're ready.
Oh my god.
What?
You hear that?
No, stop! Don't
I'm not
fucking.
even fucking with you. It's not like. Shh.
It was you.
I'm right.
It was you.
It sounded like it was over there in the ferns.
Chris, I'll flip this fucking
I'm
table.
not even joking.
No.
I just gotta run faster than Piper.
No.
Or he's gonna call when we're ready, so we'll just.
He's calling.
Not yet.
Colin Farrell?
Colin Farrell.
No way. It's Colin Farrell calling in.
Yeah.
Calling Farrell. This is Calling
Oh
Farrell.
my god.
Well, fire's nice and toasty.
Yeah, I can
Smells
feel it.
amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, it does smell nice. This is like the nice dry wood. It's not wet and full of,
No.
Roundup and all those pesticides.
Oh yeah.
It's not
Deet.
burning purple.
Yeah. No deep fire here.
It's a nice pale yellow,
A nice
almost white.
natural fire.
Are you hearing things?
I'm hearing things.
There's jitters in the jungle. Oh, is that a phrase?
Crazy.
No.
Oh my god.
Jerking to penis. Oh, here we go. Okay.
Oh, we have a caller.
we have a
Make
caller.
sure you keep in mind the front of the mic.
Hi.
Why, hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
I'm good. How are y'all doing?
We're great.
Awesome.
Hello.
We got Chris here, so I thought it'd be fun. We could play a little game.
Yes.
I feel like Jigsaw.
Want to play a game?
Yeah.
It's okay.
All right. So
Madden.
Chris, you could ask we're gonna ask for a hint.
A hint? What am I guessing? Like a
All right.
trial?
You know, you're gonna guess which case he is connected to.
Okay.
Is it the arms
wait,
one?
Wait.
Okay.
All right,
Is it?
wait. All right.
You were saying her name before, and now I'm blanking on it.
Just all right. No, he's guessing an actual person now. So go ahead, guess.
Was it something Adams?
No.
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 It's not the one I'm talking about. The motion I just gave.
If you say her name,
I'm trying to remember her name.
all right, I'll give you a hint with the name.
Jesus, mother.
Lindsay Vincent? Mary
What?
Vincent?
Yep, that's right.
No. So who is she to you?
I grew up in the same community that Mary Vincent raised her two children in the late 90s, right as they were becoming teenagers.
He went to school with her son.
Wow,
Yeah.
dude, that is
I went to-
wild.
Such a small world.
I went to school with her son, who was a very nice person, by the way. His name was Luke Vincent. And he was, I kid you not, the spitting image of his mother. Looked exactly like his mom.
That's incredible, dude.
And I can honestly say that my insight living in the same community, you know, obviously being very young. I was in the 6th grade when I met Luke, and it was around that same time that people were saying that his mother had something very bad happen to her, and people didn't really know. There was just kind of a lot of, you know, this was sort of before the internet was really a big thing, and
yeah, dude. And it just like
people
kind of
didn't really
spread.
know. There were just rumors that Luke's mom had no arms, and because she had been raped, but nobody really knew if it was true or not, because I think it was such a very sensitive and very graphic topic for any child to know about, that it's hard to sit your kid down and explain how evil some people can be, and that that's one of the many evil things someone has inflicted some poor innocent person with.
Yeah, dude. And it's something that she went through, and it's also visible on her person. Like it's not just mental, like it's literally it's also physical. And
she was only 14 or 15 when this happened.
And you think that might have scared people away too, like you know?
Now Mary was 16 when that happened, and luckily for her, she was never impregnated by him as a result of that. So her sons are all a product of relationships that she had, even her older son, Luke, who I knew. And Luke was born, I want to say, maybe 6 years after that incident. And,
Wild.
And so that man was clearly still in prison. And his legal story in itself is a travesty.
Oh, no, he is a monster. Like, he went on to kill other women.
Right,
Is he still alive to this day?
No, he died in prison.
Before I get into all of that, though, I will say my insight of growing up in the same community was haunting.
Yeah, dude, because it's such a huge topic. It's almost like an urban legend, but it's real.
It was, but then in 7th grade, Luke's mom, who, by the way, was afraid of her life during all of these times. She was afraid because that man said to her, after she testified at his trial, he said to her that he will finish her one day. And it was sometime around that time when I knew her son that he had been released or something like that, or somewhere thereabouts. So she was definitely dealing with a lot of mental health struggles during that time. And like I said, her son was a very nice person, and I think
he better have been.
I mean, I can only imagine.
Yeah.
Like what she was going through and the PTSD involved of.
Right,
because the raised children after that.
The one thing I can honestly say about her son was that he was very strong. He was never ashamed to say that was his mother.
Good.
That happened to her. And he was never embarrassed. And it was really unfortunate, though, because he... You know, there were people who obviously thought that whole story was bizarre and wanted to pick on him as a result of that. And he clearly never deserved that.
No,
awful.
Kids are cruel, and they've been through enough.
They'll cut you to the core.
But let me tell you,
kids know how to.
Now, living in the same community as them, once again, it was very haunting. When I heard about it, I remember not being able to sleep at night, thinking about how scary that was, and that happened to somebody I knew, his mother. My God.
Yeah.
And that case resonated with me because I just, you know, I'm a piano player. I play guitar. I just not being able to hold your own kids and all that stuff. I just thought about it, and it just resonated with me. And that is incredible that she's, you know, still doing well, right? She's doing well, and
she's
got a family.
She's
apparently nice
too.
Kids, according to you, you know.
Yeah,
absolutely. Raised the nicest kids, absolutely. And you know what? Their lives were very, very challenging. I remember at one point they were squatting in an abandoned Arco here in Tustin, where I'm from.
A gas station.
Right.
Yeah.
And
so
it was
sad.
an abandoned, they were staying in the convenience store portion of the gas station. And, you know, they had some circumstances that were unfortunate, and really So she was awarded a $2.8 million settlement against this man, Lawrence Singleton, but he had no money, so she never got any money.
That's awful.
And, she did receive disability, but when she received, I think, a substantial donation from someone, as a result of that, she actually lost her disability, and that's when she became homeless. That was in the 90s, the mid to late 90s at some time.
Isn't that nice?
Awful.
Isn't that nice?
And I do know that they moved. It was sometime around high school that they were just no longer there, and I want to say they moved to Seattle, Washington, and that was kind of the last I ever really heard about her or him or anything. But like I said, that man, because of what he did to her, the laws in California, as they relate to torture, have completely changed. Now you cannot torture anyone for anything under any circumstances without getting a very, very serious, especially if it comes to attempted murder. You should be getting 25 to life.
Yeah, this is not this is not the kind of people I want walking around.
No, because
are you out of your mind?
Those are the people that scare me.
Yeah, he attacked her while they stopped to pee, and the poor girl. I can't even imagine how scary that was. And he lied and was like, "Oh, I only have room for one," and because she was walking with other people, and she was just wanted to go home. She just wanted to go home.
Yeah,
that's awful.
Right. And what's really sad is that man was so much older. I want to say he already had a daughter who was maybe her age. And she felt that he was very grandfatherly.
Yeah.
So she trusted him because of the fact that he seemed so old. But one really odd thing about that is a lesser known detail is that before they really took off and got serious on the road, he apparently filled up 2 empty milk carton jugs full of pure alcohol. He was a raging alcoholic. Whatever he did to her, he did completely blacked out drunk, probably, or somewhere thereabouts. Not an excuse, but it just goes to show you that, gotta run for the hills when you see crazy come about. So
That's why I don't trust anybody.
Yeah.
That is incredible, dude. I can't imagine growing up in a city where something insane like that happens, and it's just the talk of the town. And
like I said, it was so haunting. Nobody, every single person who knew of it was affected by just hearing the story. It was so awful.
It's so extreme that it just has it's somber. It's very, very, very sad. But I hope everything, like I said, I hope
they have the most beautiful life now. I hope that they're happy and healthy and all that. So.
And I feel like there's a strong disconnect if you don't hear her story and get somewhat offended or emotional about what happened to her.
Yeah.
But
that's some survival
I
shit,
so
dude.
appreciate you coming on the show and.
He was great on the phone. He's great on the phone.
Of course.
He's a good talker.
I'm on Instagram. I'm Scream for Halloween. You can find me and my orange cat.
Good looks.
Yeah.
I love your cat. I see him all the time.
I love you guys. You guys are amazing.
Good looks, yo. I appreciate that. Hell yeah, I love you too, man.
Thank you so much, Vincent.
Thank you for sharing your story and shit, dude.
Nice evening.
You too. We'll have you back soon.
Please, yes.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
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 Oh my God, he even did the bye.
What a doll.
Yes.
He was great.
He was great. Thank
Give
you,
it up,
Vincent.
chat. Give it up, chat.
Yes.
Oh, they're
Thank you.
they're gonna think we have a live audience. They're gonna be
Oh
thinking
my God.
they're missing
they're
out.
all being they're all eating marshmallows. That's why.
Yeah,
You can't hear them.
They're playing Chubby Bunny.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Can you play Chubby Bunny? How many marshmallows do you think you could fit in your mouth?
I think at least 15.
Get the bag.
Is that a lot?
Get the
No,
bag.
because I'll choke and die.
You're not gonna
and I'm
choke
not
and
done
die.
yet.
I know the high.
How many of those things do you have in your bag?
I don't know. I don't even know.
What if there's only 15?
If there's only
They're
15,
all wasted on me in my
then you
experiment.
just spit them in the fire. It'd be fine.
And then I can roast the spit out of it.
I mean, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's kind of like
fire will
it's like
kill the
buttering it
germs.
up, and then it creates
I mean,
a nice.
if you want to, we can.
Where are they?
They're in the bag. Get the bag.
All right, I got a
There's
bag here,
there's
guys.
candy and then there's marshmallows.
All right, I found marshmallows, hard as a rock.
no.
They're not.
Oh no! All right, so let's do Chubby Bunny.
15. There might be only 15 in here. Actually.
You don't
Stuck
want a
to the side of
marshmallow,
the
do
bag.
you?
All right, how
They're
about this?
stale.
One.
How about this?
They're stale.
I'll do 10.
All right, do 10.
10.
Yeah.
All right,
You
ready?
have
I
to
got
say
nothing in my mouth.
You say
Can
you
you
have
guys
to say I'm a
see?
chubby bunny in between each one.
No.
Yes, you do. That's
So
part
you
of
play until you can't say it?
Yes.
That's gonna be 48.
We don't know that. You have a very
I
large
know.
mouth.
I know that. I do.
I think you have a big
Really?
mouth. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
quit yapping. I'm kidding.
I think I just broke something.
Did you just break a tooth?
I don't think so.
Oh,
no.
no.
But that was a weird bite.
That was a very strange bite.
Kind of scared me.
All right. Everyone wants to hear you say chubby bunny. Come on. 1.
Chubby bunny. I can't bite it, right?
No, you can't like condense it. 2.
Chubby bunny.
Okay. We're at 2. 3.
Chumbawamba.
4.
Chubby bunny.
This is beautiful.
How many?
That was 4. Come on. 15.
We're stuck.
Yeah. 5. What the fuck was that noise?
I'm making room.
All right.
Chubby bunny.
6. Oh my god. Stop sticking your finger in there.
Chubby bunny.
Was that 6?
I think so.
That was 6?
I have 4 more.
6. Come on.
Throw nothing.
7.
Chubby bunny.
This is beautiful.
8.
Chubby bunny.
Nine.
Chubby bunny.
All right, 10.
Chubby bunny.
Now, do you think you could fit 5 more in there? No.
Mm-mm.
You look insane.
I'm in hell.
I'm gonna gag. Stop. I can't do it anymore.
That's amazing.
Do you want a marshmallow?
Sure.
You don't have to. You can spit them out. It's fine.
Good.
Oh my god. I want to see a giant wad of marshmallow come out of your mouth.
You do?
I do. It barely got any, like, distance.
No.
All right, good job.
That's
That
some
was
good
fun.
marshmallow.
Those have probably been in my basement for a year.
It's okay.
It's marshmallow. It's fine.
It doesn't kill you, makes you stronger.
Sure.
I'm so sticky now.
I bet. Do you want a baby wipe?
Oh, I can grab one.
And then see how long we've been going. Okay. We're going to get into the main topic.
Fuck that game.
You know what I wish I had right now?
What?
I had it the other day. You know that drink, Clearly Canadian?
Oh, yes.
It would like remind, like, remember? Well, it's
I
from like the
Clearly
90s.
Canadian.
It's from like the 90s.
I love that shit.
And it's back.
The fuck is it?
It's like a sparkling water, but it's like sweet. It's so good. I
Interesting.
had the wild cherry one. And it,
Ooh.
you know what? Just
Wild
as
cherry
good as I
banger?
remember, if not better than I remember.
Really?
I used to drink
Back
that.
with a vengeance?
I used to drink it as like a kid. I remember my dad dropping me off after a weekend at his house, and we'd stop at 7-Eleven. He'd get it for me. And I remember being at home, waiting for my mom to get home, drinking the Clearly Canadian wild cherry while watching Unsolved Mysteries. And like I would
Amazing.
pour it into the cap and then drink it from the cap.
You savor it.
I was a weird child.
You
it's
savored
fine.
it.
But like yeah.
I would do that
memory.
shit all the time, too, with, like, other things.
Core memory.
Yeah.
Just like I'm gonna pour things into something smaller and then drink it that way.
Yes.
It feels.
Yeah.
It feels.
Ration it.
You had your
It
own little
feels right.
beer flight, like your own little,
Yeah, my little-
tasting.
Mm-hmm.
But I've never had it. It sounds right.
You know what?
Is it from Canada or is it just that's the name?
Clearly.
Is Canada derived from Canada? I don't think so.
I don't know. Probably not. Okay, but let's see.
This thing doesn't know how to act, by the way.
She's starting to malfunction. She's getting old. That's fine.
She's on her way
Cut it out, or she's going right in the fucking fire.
No.
Smelt her down. You drink. Oh shit! I forgot I had a coffee.
I have a picture of my dog. I drew a dunce cap on her. It's like a 0.5, and I drew a dunce cap on her.
Guys, I'm drinking a nice $800 16-ounce of civet coffee.
Is that the poop coffee?
Yeah.
No, you're not.
No, of course I'm not.
Oh, wait. My God.
No, you not.
No, you not.
Not.
You not drink that.
Yeah. Yeah, do.
You not drink poop coffee.
Me, yeah. Me, you, yeah, you, me, you.
You nasty.
Ugh.
Ew.
Why you lie?
Why? Oh my God.
That's what a caveman would do.
Okay. All right, so I think it's time to get into our main topic.
Oh my God.
We are going to talk about the legend of the Dunlora plantation.
Dunlora
Yeah.
Plantation.
Yes. So
Yes.
we're going to be reading an article by Laura Allen on Ranker, and it's titled "Locals Say This Virginia Plantation is Haunted by 6 Murdered Boy Scouts." Very fitting since we have a nice campfire going.
Yes.
It's got 6 ghosts.
Yeah. All right. There are many Virginia-based urban legends about haunted places in Charlottesville. One such tale is about the Dunlora Mansion, which tells of witchcraft, violence, and a grisly murder. It is said that over 100 years ago, a group of Boy Scouts and their scoutmaster stopped for the night in the woods on the Dunlora plantation. However, none of the children ever left alive. Was it the scoutmaster? Wait, your hand is in my face.
I was laughing at Scatmaster.
Scat play?
Scatmaster's so good.
Oh, gross. Okay.
Sorry.
It stays in. All right. Was it the scoutmaster? All right. No more poop talk. God.
Jesus
Yes,
Christ.
sorry.
Okay. Who killed them all, or was it something far more sinister? We may never know, but the bloody legend persists.
I don't know. Scatmaster sounds kind of nefarious.
Okay. Stop. I can't take you assholes anywhere.
Would it be from Boston? It's just his accent.
Scatmaster.
I'm your Scatmaster. Scatmaster?
Jesus.
I think I threw the wrong log in the fire and it's the fumes.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Oh my God.
It's fine. It's fine. Just power through. All right. When it comes to the Dunlora Mansion and other plantation hauntings, some questions don't have answers.
What happened?
I don't know. Piper's like laughing in my face.
Piper.
Where
Look at the
is
stun
this
gun.
ancient building? And did a witch live there? Piper, I'm gonna make you go in the backyard. I swear to God.
We're already here.
No, in the dark. What happened to the Boy Scouts? Did any of this even occur at all, or is it something concocted without a shred of fact? Whatever you believe, you can rest assured the stories will live on for generations to come. They will also endure when curious ghost hunters seek out the haunted land, even if they must illegally trespass to do so. Ooh. Go.
Okay. 6 Boy Scouts and their leader decided to camp in the woods. In the summer of 1920, 6 young Boy Scouts and their scoutmaster set out for a camping trip in the woods near Charlottesville. It was the boys' first outing with this new leader. Unfortunately, the scout leader was neither familiar with the forest that they were hiking through, nor had he heard the tales of mysterious witch or ghosts in the area. For this reason, they unknowingly passed onto the witch's property at Dunlora and decided this seemed like a suitable place to camp for the evening. At first, everything went okay. The group set up their tents, cooked dinner, and when night fell, they all went to bed. It was the last night the troop ever spent together, at least alive.
Ooh. The boys went missing during the night. Late in the evening, the scout leader stirred awake due to a strange noise.
Huh?
Oh my god.
What is that?
Wait.
There's something at the window.
Was there something behind me?
I don't know. Why? Did you feel like something was behind you?
Oh god. I don't like it. I don't like that my back is turned to...
Well, I got you covered.
Oh,
I
god,
don't
I'm
see anything.
scared. Okay. I don't want... Okay. Late in the evening, the scout leader stirred awake due to a strange noise. He thought something odd occurred. I can hear something.
You think it's like a squirrel?
No, I don't... No. Here.
Could be one of them skunks.
I don't know. All right.
The skinks, as you said earlier.
I think it's a
skink.
some kind of skink. I have a yard skink.
Okay. All
I
right.
have yard skinks.
All right, just keep an eye, okay? Thanks. All right, late in the evening, the scout leader stirred awake due to a strange noise. He thought something odd occurred in one of the tents nearby. Initially, he assumed it was just the boys playing a game or goofing around, and got up to tell them to cut it out and go to sleep. However, when the scoutmaster went to the tents, he found they were empty. The boys were not inside the tents, and there was no sign of what happened to them. Still thinking it was a prank, the scoutmaster called out for the boys to return, but only received silence. Now worried, he began to venture into the woods, screaming their names and searching for any sign of them. He found nothing at all, and he began to fear... There was someone right there.
What the fuck?
You sure?
Positive.
Beach.
Right by your car, Chris. Like, by the fence.
Someone's there? Or you saw a shadow?
I saw a shadow.
Well,
It looks like trash can.
that's the trash
No,
can.
it was a person.
No,
I'm not...
Well, it could be someone just walking down the street.
Okay, well, can they not do that? Thanks.
You want me to test it? You want to do a...
No, just stay. Okay, let's finish.
It's-
I'm
it's-
so
it's-
sorry for
it-
all the interruptions.
No,
My God.
It's spooky. It's spooky out here.
Yeah, it is.
It's okay.
I'm an indoor cat.
That's right.
All right. Now worried, he began to venture into the woods, screaming their names and searching for any sign of them. He found nothing at all, and he began to fear for the boys' safety. Then, in the distance, he saw a single light flickering. With nothing left to do, the scoutmaster followed it, hoping he would find the boys there.
The scout leader came across the mansion. As he emerged from the woods, the scout leader found he was standing in front of a large mansion or farmhouse. It was beautiful, but appeared abandoned. There was dust everywhere as he walked up to the porch, and spiderwebs lined the windows and doors. The front door was wide open, and as he entered, he saw the furniture was old and untouched. He suspected the place was vacant. He searched the house, calling for the scouts, but they did not reply. He found no sign of them. Turning to leave, he thought he heard a small voice, a child's voice, coming from the cellar of the house. He descended the stairs and found a large empty room with no one at all inside. He was again going to leave when he saw what looked like a Boy Scout's hat lying on the ground. Just then, he heard a sound from the stairs and turned around, hoping to find the boys were waiting for him. What he saw instead made him scream.
You telling me there was a ghost hat?
Mm-hmm.
He found a hat.
Okay. The scoutmaster fled and found his disemboweled Boy Scouts.
Oh.
Yeah. There, only inches from
Bears?
the scout... I don't know. There, only inches from the scoutmaster's nose, was the leering face of a witch. The light from the scout leader's flashlight showed the witch smiling maliciously, her eyes gleaming and staring straight into her victim's soul. The witch's pointed teeth glistened in the darkness. The scoutmaster, as you might guess, shrieked and rushed out of the cellar, up the stairs, and out of the house. He fled back into the woods, searching for the road so he can get help. Behind him, he heard sounds suggesting a pursuit. Even as he found the road, whenever he looked back, he could see the intense eyes of the witch getting closer. Once he turned around to run further from her, he saw something even more frightening. All the scouts standing in a row on the dirty road. Their eyes stared at him, unmoving. with all the boys' stomachs carved open and their entrails dropping out onto the road. It was about this time the scout leader lost consciousness. But yeah, this like reeks of like a creepypasta, but apparently it's like a actual legend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
I wonder if they ever wrote a creepypasta about 3 psychos doing a podcast in the dark by firelight.
yeah.
You want to take care of that? You want to add more to it?
The fire.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little.
You guys can continue. I'll pop in. Believe me, if I hear something I don't like,
Okay.
I'll pop in.
Okay. Go ahead.
When the police came, all the boys were dead in their tents.
Wait.
Hold up.
Wait. I thought they were in the road.
I don't know.
Okay, continue.
Yeah. Eventually, the police showed up. They found the scoutmaster curled up on the road, babbling nonsensically. It seemed he had lost his sanity and kept talking about the disemboweled Boy Scouts. Once the cops coaxed a little bit of information from the poor man, they located the camp. When they arrived, however, a grisly scene awaited them. Inside the tents were all the Boy Scouts, their stomachs slashed open as they rested atop their sleeping bags. Some lacked intestines, and the authorities later found these organs in the still hot fire. Adjacent to the fire was a knife belonging to the scoutmaster, the blood of the scouts still glistening on it. Police arrested the scout leader for murder shortly afterward.
I lost my place.
We're here.
No, it like jumped. Let's see.
Like it always does.
Yep.
Yummy.
Yes. Da-da-da-da-da.
That reminds me of like Coffin Rock.
Doesn't it? There's something very Blair Witch about this.
Yeah.
However, I think Blair Witch was 7, right?
Yes. All right, found it. The scout's spirits were captured in trees. As he was too insane to stand trial, the scoutmaster entered an asylum for the rest of his days. He never stopped alleging the witch killed the boys. As if to support his claim, something strange happened only a short time later. On the Dunlora property, 7 fully grown trees suddenly appeared one day by the side of the road. They stood in a row, 6 of them straight, but one was twisted and gnarled. The 6 regular trees supposedly contained the spirits of the dead Boy Scouts, their souls trapped there by a witch for all eternity. The last tree is said to confine the broken mind of the poor scout leader, claimed by the witch when he fainted. Those trees allegedly still stand on the property to this day, acting as a warning for any who would even think to stop for a nearby night in the woods, or for a night in the nearby woods.
The mansion was supposedly home to something evil. Some say that around the 1900s, a woman who may or may not have relations with the original family acquired the house. However, this woman was not just a simple plantation owner. Instead, she was a witch, an evil one. She lived covertly in the house, letting it fall into disrepair and shambles. Some people even say she died there, and it was only her ghost inhabiting the property. People in the area know to steer clear of the witch's property. Some did occasionally camp in the woods, but they gave her property a wide margin. However, the witch's lands were still beautiful and covered in forests. The place seemed inviting to those unaware of her legend. It was only a matter of time before someone ventured too close for her comfort.
If you visit, you may see and hear strange things. Since then, the Dunlora property became a small private community, and the houses sell for incredibly high prices. However, this hasn't stopped the place from being a hotbed of paranormal activity. Many people ventured into the woods in search of the historic haunted mansion, looking for the place the scouts died. It is said if you go there, you will feel a dark presence in the area, and perhaps even see the spirit of the witch watching you. In one account, strange things happened with the trees, and the bizarre sounds surfaced. When driving down the old dirt road, you count 8 trees in a row. Driving back up the road, you only count 7. We decided to stop the car in the middle of the road and roll down the windows. Not 2 minutes later, we heard the boys screaming. We rolled the windows up, locked the doors, and sped out of here. That's a quote from somebody.
Fuck that. I just want to say, I don't want to derail this, but I stepped in the marshmallow ball.
No!
I limped over here, and I was like, "You gotta hear this." I was like, "I gotta tell you guys what I just." It's still on my foot.
That's lucky.
I was thinking about going barefoot tonight too. That would have been a big mistake.
That would have been so funny.
Oh, dude, it's so big.
Oh no.
It was like I felt like I had a tennis ball under my shoe.
Take a picture of it.
Oh.
Hang on, let me see.
Is it still, I think I got it off.
Oh.
Look at this thing now.
Let me see.
Is it how's it look? Is it still on there?
No.
It looks like
I think it's this thing. Now it's just covered in weeds.
Okay. Good job.
Oh.
Oh my god.
I knew immediately when I stepped on it. It was game over.
Crazy.
Beautiful.
But you cannot find the mansion on a map. Of course, this fascinating and dark tale has a little problem. The story spread around Facebook in 2016, but there's not much of a written record of it before then. Many maps list the dirt road that leads to the farmhouse and plantation, but the farmhouse itself doesn't appear to have a fixed address.
Isn't that convenient?
Right?
Yeah. Locals are none too pleased about the legend's popularity. Although the legend is fascinating, it hasn't made the residents of Dunlora very happy. They see teens cruise through the area in search of ghosts and sometimes trespass on their property or cause damage. Because there's no exact location for the Dunlora mansion, it leads people to traipse all over the private community, which is a few hundred houses in size. As for the actual owners of the property, they are anything but pleased with the notoriety. While the witch may not drive kids away, the living owners certainly will. The caretaker, Kenny Taylor, said, "The plantation has been here since 1730. It's been in the hands of the same family ever since then. I have heard the stories before, but nothing from the family itself or anything about Boy Scouts. We just tell people that it's private property and we live here, that it's not abandoned, and to please respect our privacy."
The house was supposedly built in the 1730s. The history of the area called Dunlora is still greatly shrouded in mystery. What we do know, however, is it's one of the oldest established places in Charlottesville, and perhaps even Virginia itself. The land given to Major Thomas Carr for services to the crown dates back to 1724. Builders constructed a farmhouse, sometimes called a mansion, on the land in 1730, which supposedly housed not only the wealthy, but many slaves as well. There are even rumors of a slave graveyard near the premises, possibly adding to the evil energy many feel as they pass the property.
And that is the legend of the Dunlora mansion and the witch. And so take all that with a grain of salt. If any of that actually happened, I would think it would be documented somewhere that,
But ghosts are camera shy.
They kind of are, I guess.
Most of the
like
time.
Notoriously.
Unless they're desperate ghosts.
Yeah. But it seems like they took the legend of Blair Witch and the Oklahoma Girl Scout murders and kind of combined it.
Yeah,
you don't know? Do you know that story, the Oklahoma Girl Scout murders?
No, but I know Blair Witch, of course.
All right, we will do the Oklahoma Girl Scout murders another time. It's actually it's sad.
Yeah.
I get a little bit of Ketty Cabin vibes too.
Ketty Cabin's a really good one. We will also talk about that another time.
Yeah, and you remember that one weird New Jersey thing where it's like there's a certain kind of place you go and you put flour on your car, and then
Gravity Hill.
Handprints.
Gravity Hill.
Handprints
Yeah.
pushing your car up the fucking hill. Mm-hmm. What's up the hill? Let's say you keep driving. Is it a cliff?
It's just supposed to be the ghost is pushing your car up the hill because they got into an accident.
Like Sisyphus?
I no.
Sisyphus. That's crazy.
Did they get killed while they were pushing their car that ran out of gas and they got clipped and now they think in the afterlife they're still trying to get the Exxon?
Oh no!
Did I have firewood in my hair?
You had
you had
ash.
firewood.
You had ash in your hair.
Because I felt you picking shit out of my hair, and I was like,
You had a big spider.
"It's okay."
No, it was just a little ash. It's fine.
Did I ever tell you the story where I was out here and I was smoking a bone and I was sitting facing the side of my house, right?
Yeah.
Neighbor's light was on, shining the silhouette of the fence onto the wall. So essentially, when I'm looking at the wall, I'm looking at the reflection or the shadow of the wall behind me.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at this wall, and I see this big fucking thing appear, through the shadow, on the fence.
No.
And I'm like, what the fuck is that? And then I finally mustered the courage to turn around. I look, and I see two eyes glowing in the dark.
Stop.
It was
No,
a
thank
big
you.
fat possum.
Oh my
It was massive, dude. I swear, it was the size of like a Jack Russell Terrier.
Oh my
This thing was
god.
massive, and it was just walking on the fence.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at the house and the shadow of the fence, and I just see this big, meaty, fucking furry, like thing crawling on the fence.
They're
It was-
so cute. Like their
and I just-
babies are so cute.
I know.
They're awesome, dude. Possums are fucking
They
so
are.
sick.
They are. Like they I love watching those videos where like you see all the little babies like clinging to their back.
It's so cool.
You know, like the cat distribution system.
Yes.
I want like the opossum distribution system.
I mean,
Like I want to
I'm sure
find
if you sit
one
if you
and,
sit in
like,
your backyard long enough.
domesticate it.
And they have a short lifespan too. They have
They-
like 4
yeah.
years,
Yeah.
3 or 4
Yeah,
years.
it's sad.
I will make it the best 4 years of that thing's life. Then.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen. 4 years is decent. It's a decent amount of time.
It
Nah,
won't be
I'd
chubby. I
cry.
won't give it cheese.
Yeah, go to jail right now for 4 years. You'd be like, oh, that sucks.
How long have
Yeah.
we been going?
About 10 minutes.
Can
Oh
you
dear.
imagine?
58.
Okay.
We should get a 1 hour log next time and see if it fucking.
We should.
See if it's an actual hour.
Well, what else do you guys want to talk about? We still have, we have some things we're going to have to cut out.
Yeah.
Some.
We talked about
Yeah.
Sarah Boone. We talked about the Mendez brothers possibly getting out. Piper watched Longlegs. She watched The Menu. I watched Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Ooh.
And I had been recommended that movie ad nauseum. Movie was incredible. I fucking loved it. It had everything you could possibly want from a movie, like every genre, but it wasn't like forced. There was every possible genre of movie. And Jamie Lee Curtis as Deidre, the fucking IRS agent, she killed it.
Yeah.
You should watch that for her alone. But the real star of it was the main character, Michelle Cho. She destroyed that role. And Waymond.
Who?
Waymond. I think his name was Waymond. It's the main character's like husband, but he was Short Round, and he was also Data in Goonies. He was amazing. He's doing kung fu. He's fighting with a fanny pack.
Wow.
You ever see him fight with a fucking, I loved it. Go see it. Halloween has passed.
Yes,
Also,
it did.
it is
Unfortunately,
November
it's still
1st.
Halloween in my heart, though.
I mean,
Yeah.
I walked around and trick or treated, and well, like my kids, obviously, I'm not like out there like a lunatic, but like I had my face painted.
Nice.
I have a gripe, though.
But I definitely could have probably passed as like a middle schooler because like I'm not super tall, so it is what it is.
I have a gripe, though, because I feel like trunk or treat and like all that shit is like ruining actual Halloween. Because I sat out there with my family giving out candy last night, and there weren't as many children as there used to be when I was growing up.
Yeah.
No, we were.
I was always
kids.
told to stay away
and-
from an open trunk as a child.
Also,
Right?
I remember being out there until like midnight. These fuckers stopped coming around 9 o'clock. I was just like,
Well, no, there is a curfew.
D-
like there definitely is a curfew.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a killer on the loose.
Oh no. Well, where I am, we trick or treat on the 30th.
yeah,
Because there's a big parade, on the
Yeah.
31st. Which could also probably mess up your candy giving out.
yeah.
People want to go to the parade.
And also around my neighborhood, there's like new developments going up too, so that also contributes to it. But I feel like most of it is like the prior celebrations, and they're like, we already did that. It's just like, no, get your
Did you-
fucking costume on and go celebrate.
I mean-
It's like-
Good. I'm sorry. Did you go to the parade?
No,
This year?
I
I
don't.
did not.
I went. I think it was 2 years ago. And
I
it was,
don't
it was
like
dope.
parades.
Yeah,
No?
they're too loud
No,
and like
it just-
overstimulating.
It,
Get
it,
earplugs.
It freaks me out. I'm like, I don't want to get murdered.
I like seeing the little
Yeah.
snare drums. I like seeing when they throw candy out.
I mean, it is fun, but
Yeah.
so we trick or treated 2 days ago, right?
Yeah.
Last night I'm at work and I see that someone's ringing my doorbell,
Oh,
and I look at who it is, and it's 2 little kids like trick or treating, and I'm like, trick or treat was yesterday. I'm so sorry. And, like, I wasn't home to like give them anything,
you
but I
couldn't
felt.
even have given them a granola bar.
But it's like parents.
Can
It's
of
like,
Pepsi.
do you not notice that there's no other children on the street at all?
Yeah, read the room.
I saw.
All. It was just, I felt bad. I hope they got candy somewhere.
I saw on TikTok.
Bone dry. They're fucking
I
walking
know.
up empty
I feel
pillowcase.
so bad. I would have went into like my kids' bags and give them
Yeah,
something.
Reimburse.
Like,
I saw on TikTok, some guy ran out of candy, so he started giving kids canned soup. out of his pantry.
Now, what kind of soup are we talking?
But it was so funny because in the video, he's like handing like this can of cream corn to this one kid, and he's like,
I would throw it back at him.
"You look like a cream corn guy," and the kid goes, "Oh yeah, I love cream corn."
Cream corn is good, dude.
Well, my father
I'd be
likes
pissed at the
to-
weight. Like
Yeah.
the weight, I'm like, now I'm dragging my fucking pillowcase over.
Yeah, my father used to always do like a prank thing for kids and then then give them real candy. Like one time he held out like a tray of vegetables and the kid was like, "Ooh." And then my dad's like, "No, I'm only kidding. I have Reese's." Like I'm just it was
That what a good
TikTok,
kid. That's
but he's
that
done
kid's
like
sweetheart.
he's done like that. I think he's done like napkins. I think he's done like
That's
like,
wild.
yeah, like
napkins.
just random bullshit that he's like trying to pass
People
off to
on
these
TikTok
kids.
are also giving out potatoes, and like the kids actually take the potatoes.
You know what?
Dude, I can imagine being like, yo, like trade me your potato for my potato.
Yeah.
I like yours. Yours is like weird shaped.
like,
like-
a baked potato.
Yeah.
Go home, make it. Like,
Oh fuck. Oh yeah. Be up until 3 a.m. Those
Yeah.
fuckers take forever.
Well, you gotta like poke them a bunch and then microwave it for like a minute.
That's
I
okay.
don't like poking
You-
my
you-
food.
You gotta poke it just
I
a
just
little.
punch a bun.
Aerate
Punch a
it.
holes
bun.
into it.
She punches buns.
Yeah, like take a fork and just stab it
Yeah,
a shit ton.
and then
Yeah,
I
that's a
like
good
put
point.
it in the microwave
put
for
it-
like 15 minutes or whatever.
Not even
like,
15 minutes, Piper. That thing is gonna
however-
fucking
Oh my
explode.
god, the
However
plate's
long
gonna
it
fucking
takes.
explode into
do
shards.
It. You just do it for like a minute or two, so it like softens it, and then you just pop it in the oven. You got a
Yeah.
baked
Well, you
potato.
could
in
air
like
fry
10
it.
minutes.
I wonder.
You're
I've
welcome.
never. Have you ever air fried a fucking potato?
I have.
Like a baked
not.
potato?
I have.
Is it
I've
good?
air fried
It is good.
French fries though.
In the air fryer?
Well, yeah, I
Hell
do
yeah.
that too.
Yeah.
That air fryer, I'm telling you, that is
Fucking.
the most used
That's like the
gadget
invention
in
of
my
the
kitchen.
bike. It's
yeah.
like the new light bulb.
I know. I'm gonna
My-
ask Santa for a new one.
My air fryer has seen some
It's seen some
nasty
my face,
things.
It's seen my face and like waiting for my pizza rolls.
My
Just like,
air
ah.
fryer
Keep
has
checking.
seen me without makeup. It's
Oh, yeah.
scarred.
And it's so easy to check. You just pop it open. Nope. And then you put it back. it's
Yeah,
still
right?
going.
I heat up my pizza in there. I heat up everything in there. It's just beautiful.
Like
beautiful
McDonald's
invention.
fries heated up are nasty, but not in the air fryer.
Correct.
Because
Yeah.
the air
Correct.
fryer knows how to cook them. Like
I know.
The way she said that.
It knows how to
She like put her forehead toward you and was like,
Like,
no,
yeah.
to cook.
like they
Like,
no.
trust me.
If you guys can't see, but like normally we have 3 mics and we're a little bit spread out. But right now we're around this tiny table. Piper and I are sharing a mic, and we're so close that it looks like Siamese twins.
It looks like you guys are in the
amazing.
studio doing like duets.
I feel like like the Beach Boys.
Like you guys are the B-52s.
God only knows
Rock
what
lobster.
I'd
If
be
you see a
without
faded
you.
sign at the side of the road,
Love Shack Baby.
heading on
amazing.
down to the.
R.I.P. dude.
Yeah, good
You gotta
stuff.
watch him on like old Stern. He was on Stern a bunch.
Uh-huh.
Tin roof, rusted.
Yes.
So good.
I've like so many of their songs in my 28-hour playlist titled "Music I Like."
And I love how crazy the female vocalists in the B-52s, like they're making dolphin noises. They're going nuts. I can respect that.
I love music from that time because it's just so like experimental and
Unless,
like
there's.
Like mid to late 80s.
interesting.
Yeah, for
I don't know.
sure.
There's some songs like from the 80s that are just so overplayed that I'm like,
Yeah.
ugh, turn it off.
Like Take on Me.
I cannot stand that
Oh,
song. It makes me
There's
like
so much about Take On Me I
violently
like,
angry.
but I understand.
Now that song and that Walking on Sunshine song makes me
yeah.
like want to put my head through plate glass.
My-
I cannot stand it.
That song reminds me of like a fucking Pledge commercial or something.
My
about
favorite
cleaning
80s
your kitchen
song
floor.
is "Always Something There to Remind Me" by
That's a good one.
by Naked Eyes. Like I love that
That's a
song
good
so
one.
much.
The beat for that's so funny to me.
Yeah.
Right? Isn't that the one?
yeah.
I got you, girl.
Like
Yeah.
I put my playlist on shuffle the other night and it was like the first one on it and I was
It was
like
Ram
yeah.
Ranch.
Yeah, so you're like, this is gonna be a good night.
I was like we're starting off strong. Let's go.
oh my god. I know. When I pull up here, I'm
Incredible.
like bumping Olivia Rodrigo.
Oh yeah, my 28-hour
brutal out
playlist
here.
is
Yeah.
so funny because I was telling Chris this the other day,
vampire.
but I put that playlist on shuffle and it was "That's Life" by Frank Sinatra, and then right after it was Dr. Seuss's "Dead" by Acid Bath.
Oh yeah, you were telling me this. Yeah.
It was like the most jarring like genre switch ever, and I was just like, "What is playing right now?"
Yeah, Rib talks to hit like the DJ, like the
Oh,
Spotify.
yeah?
I for some reason when I'm listening to music, it's like I let shit play, but I'm like very deliberate, like where I want to listen to this.
Yeah.
It's rare that I just throw it on shuffle and say, who knows?
Sometimes I get into that mood where I'm like, I want to listen to this song, but like, most of the time I'm like, let's just put it on shuffle and see where it goes.
Dude, I'm such a sucker for 90s dance hits, too.
Yes.
Night at the Roxbury.
Same.
Yes.
All right. Well, I think we're going to wrap up because I really got to pee.
Alrighty.
Yeah, you can finish putting the fire out.
I will.
Just don't. You got to be careful, though, because...
All right, yeah. Well, if you'd like to support the show, you could find us on buymeacoffee.com/coffeescream. If you're looking for bonus content, we are on Patreon/coffee and scream. You can find us on X at @cscreampod. That's C the letter Scream Pod. I am It's Just G. It's Jess with one S. And on Instagram,
We are Coffee and Scream Pod, and my personal is Piper A04.
Christopher. You can find Christopher every Tuesday.
I got you. Didn't I get you? I got you.
I was like, I can't see you because like I'm blinded.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Guys, Halloween is officially over. So I'm really excited to get back in the swing and show you guys some new shit. Every Tuesday, 7 p.m., twitch.tv/one-time theater. Is there something in the yard?
What?
Is there something in the
No,
yard?
her phone vibrated. I'm just paranoid.
I'm getting really spooked. And you guys are gonna hightail out of here, and I gotta break all this
I'll
down.
help you.
It's fine.
I'll help you clean up. It's fine.
But thank you guys for listening, and thanks for the call. What was Vincent? Vincent, dude, that was incredible.
Vincent with Mary Vincent.
Yes,
He's great on the
thank you,
mic.
Vincent.
He's no relation.
It's natural,
Vincent.
which is kind of
Well, actually, no. His, oh my God.
kind of interesting, yeah.
Kind of relation.
Yeah, no. Thank you so much, Vincent. So I think that'll do it for us this time. So lock your doors and stay safe. Bye. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode. It was so much fun to record outside and definitely creepy. I stand by everything I heard and saw that night. But after everything was said and done, we were cleaning up and, we thought the marshmallow saga was over. When I got home and went to get changed, I realized I had the giant glob of marshmallow on the bottom of my shoe. So that's what I get for, antagonizing Chris. But yeah, can't take us anywhere. All right, guys, bye.